Are you stupid or something? You probably are, and buddy, that's alright. You're in the right place to learn some stuff, so stick around and you just might. My name is Notme, and I'll be asking some Q's, and at the end you'll be riddled with A's. You might score real high, but even if not, you'll sure be glad you played. If you're looking for prizes, just move along, there's no money for you to earn. You win by trying and doing your best, your prizes are stuff you learn. If you want to be an artiste, you have to know all you can about the world of art. So engage with this quiz, and at the end you'll say, I am smart.
I am not me. I am art. And I am live right now, once again, after 3 weeks of absence that hurt me personally, and I'm confident they hurt you as well. I am your host for I Am Smart, the quiz where people look to improve their art, their lives, their beings through learning and strive to earn the right to say, I am smart. The format of the quiz, very simple, very straightforward. 3 rounds of questions for your brain, 3 musings for your imaginosphere, and a 2-point bonus round at the end. 20 points overall. That's what we're gunning for. That's what we're really gunning for. That's the max. All you'll need for this quiz is something to write with, something to write on, a brain for thinking, and an imaginosphere for imagining. Optional is a beverage, because whilst it's got absolutely nothing to do with the actual quiz, we do like to kick things off with a toast. So here we go. Grab your beverages if you'd be so kind. To the king. Since we were last quizzing, Charles has officially been given the crown and the gown and the scepter and that ball thing. And that makes him king, officially. Thanks, Moving, for interrupting that. Gosh. $16 months. 16 months for Nana Hobbob. Thank you so much. That's the emotes. That's what they sound like when they're read out. Works for me. Is all of the crown and the gown and the scepter and the ball thing, is all of that necessary to make him king? Not really. Not really. But if we start cutting out all of the extraneous parts of the monarchy, we could be in a sticky situation in very short order. But he wore it all. He did it all. He made it all his own, I think. That's one man's opinion. He made it all his own, even the bits that have been permanently borrowed from other countries. And that's credit to him. To the king, ladies and gentlemen. Double bubble for the first one. Here we go. Hello, Smarties. Hello, Smarties. Who have we got in the tube here today? M. Acton, hello to you. Definitely not Duda, ready to quiz and learn. Wonderful, wonderful. TB Douglas, hello to you. Excited to be back with you. Yeah, it's been a minute, hasn't it? Been a hot minute. I was going to say a New York minute then, but that's actually shorter than a regular minute. Maple Panda, hello to you. Stuart Seaton, lovely to see you. SJ Beck, wonderful, wonderful. Hi everybody. Gamer Hall redeemed Finding Jesus. Ooh, okay. Oh, AOL Time Warner, the age really adds something to the Regency. Absolutely. Absolutely. A lot of 70-odd people wearing all of that would probably look a bit silly. Not Charles. Not Charles. Okay, so Gamer Hall redeemed Finding Jesus, which is one of the new reward things that I came up with. Whenever you want, I will find Jesus and I'll bring him to you. So here we go. Here is Jesus, and he's eating some jerky. There we go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Finding Jesus. Wonderful. I hope you feel like your 1,000 drops of imaginosphere were well spent, Gamerhole. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. He was unmoved. Very much unmoved. Yes. I didn't realize he'd found some jerky, but that's the luck of the draw. That's the luck of the draw. Last time, if you can cast your minds back, the high point scorer from the most recent round was TB Douglas. TB on a bit of a tear at the moment, really chalking up some W's. So TB gets to choose one of these rounds. What rounds do we have? This is what we're working with today. We've got Look Close, Haikus Day, Iconic Art, Nart, Red Herring, Gimme 5, Not Me Wood, Who Dat Artiste, Spotlight, Yay or Nay, Movie Ladder, and Anagram a Ding Dong. And TB Douglas straight in there with Not Me Wood. Fantastic choice. But of course, we still need two others. So shall we pick those rounds? Yeah, let's pick those rounds right now. So we have got a quiz of Who Dat Artiste, Not Me Wood, and Anagram a Ding Dong. Let's have a little look at some of these musings. That's what I like to use to... Okay, so all towards the end. That's fine. Maybe that one first. Oh, that one's quite good. And that one's... Yeah, okay. Let's do Not Me Wood second then. Let's do Who Dat Artiste third, which means we're starting off, guys. We're starting off with a little bit of Anagram a Ding Dong. Definitely immediately upset with this. The anagrams aren't usually my friends. But that's, if they're all easy, then there'd be no challenge. There'd be no quiz, really. There would be no quiz. Let's get this microphone a little bit closer. There we go. So I'm going to be giving you some anagrams here, and you just need to unscramble them to make it a little bit easier. I've given you the what ultimately we're looking for, much like crossword clues. Does that work? Is that working? Why isn't that working? That should be working. See if it's turned off. Sometimes it turns itself off. I've given you so if you're looking for two 5-letter, if the ultimate answer is two 5-letter words, then it's parentheses 5, 5, close parentheses. That's what we're dealing with. That is what we're dealing with, okay? Without challenge, there would be no art. No, you're getting it. You get it, okay? And I respect that. I respect the heck out of it. Go to dashboard. Come on. What are we doing? Let's have a look. Cloudbot. That's what we're looking for. Cloudbot wasn't on. Again, it just turns itself off sometimes. Let's see if this works. Anagram. There we go. Okay, perfect. So that's all the information you need. All of these anagrams will be on a topic. What topic are we dealing with this week? 2022 Emmy Award-winning TV shows. It's that simple. Every single one of these answers will be a TV show that won, at least one, some of them multiple, Emmys at the most recent, at time of recording, Emmy Awards. Okay? So all of your ones that people are saying, oh my God, if you're not watching this, you really should, because oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. And I am happy to build my life around the idea that I'm watching these current TV shows. We all know someone like that. And that's absolutely fine. So all of these ones that you're either watching or you've heard somebody recommend them to you, and it's on my list. That's what we're looking for here today. Let's just get on with the first one. Anagram number 1, monetary table bet. We're looking for a 6-letter word and then a 10-letter word. That's it. That's as simple as this is. Gosh, it's exciting to be here. It really is. I've missed you guys. I'll say it. I've missed you guys. If we're looking for some exciting things, this is the new setup. Although this is a temporary setup because I needed to. This isn't how it will be, but it just had to do something to get live with you today. But there are some exciting things. Number 1, and one that I am truly thrilled about, and I hope you are as well. The bulb is back. The bulb is back, guys. Doing different things. You can't really see it here. It's a bit far away. I mean, that's exciting. For me, that's terrifically exciting. I've been without coloured light. I mean, the most spectacular bulb that I've ever owned. And I've been without its joys for too long. New York didn't allow me to get on board with it. New Jersey currently is. That's wonderful. Let's go on with the second anagram. Iron cusses. It's just a 1 letter. One word. That's all we're looking for. Iron cusses. Just a 10-letter word. Single word. That's all we're after. Nana Hobbob. How is New Jersey? Is there notably less grit than you would find in Hell's Kitchen? Nana, that's a great question. A profound reduction in grit. And I would say for me, whilst I am incredibly proud of the fact that I was able to exist in such grit for 2 years, and I was able to escape with my life from the mean streets of Hell's Kitchen, and not everybody has the luxury of being able to say that, tragically. I feel like the slightly quieter, slightly, dare I say, refined, is that egotistical? I'm not sure, environment of New Jersey so far is suiting me better. Because you can have that grit, you can have that kind of raw life that you're existing in, with just people shouting in the streets and just garbage piled up and rats looking at you saying, huh? Yeah, walk away. It's a little nicer here to see the rats just be a little bit more. I haven't actually seen a rat since we've been here. That in and of itself is a huge, huge change. Let's go with number 3. So salted. 3,5, a 3-letter word and a 5-letter word. So salted, that's what we're looking for. But yeah, it's far less gritty, Nana, far less gritty. And that is working out well for me so far. I mean, listen to this. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Let's get on with number 4. With toe hustle. 3, then a 5, then a 5. All of these 2022 Emmy Award winners. All of these things that your trendiest, your most fashionable, your most on the pulse friend has told you, oh my gosh, you simply must. That's That's what we're needing to remember for these ones. M. Acton, we are in Ireland. Oh my goodness. Full of lucky people. Absolutely lucky. Ever since that potato famine, they're really been on the up. Fantastic. Saw a rainbow today. I'm feeling positive about this. Fantastic. And, I say credit to Ireland for allowing rainbows. It's a very religious country and has traditionally not necessarily been the most progressive. Yeah, when it comes to our brothers and sisters and other in the LGBTQ plus community. So for them to be unleashing rainbows all over the place, that's progress for me. That's a real sign that things might just be changing for the better. In Ireland. You should be feeling positive about this. This is all going to go well. We've got one more here. We've got one more. Versatility and hug. We're looking for an 8, then a 5, then a 4. That's it. That's it. An 8, then a 5, then a 4. Obviously, some of these will be comedies. Some of these will be dramas. The Emmys takes care of all of it. Some of these will be limited series. Some of these will be ongoing. Some of these will be over. Some of these will be, many more seasons or series to come. There's a whole broad mix here, but all of them, I would say, very famous and obviously very successful to win an Emmy, at least one. If you need to see any of those again, please do let me know. It can help to write these down sometimes, and then you can jumble up the letters a little bit yourself. Just try and find a word in what you're doing and see if that fits, yeah? Just try and find as many words as you can. As we go for the musing here, which TV show would you find easiest to binge, top to bottom? Bingeable TV shows, yeah? Dropping in a bit of French there, apologies. Binge is what us English speakers would refer to that as. So we're looking top to bottom. Is this going to be easy to binge because it's a British show and they only did, 12 episodes of the whole thing? Is this just a very relaxed watch? Or is this just something that you cannot get enough of and you'll never tire of watching it? This is the entire oeuvre, the entire canon from a particular TV show, whether that's got, as I say, 6 episodes, whether that's got 150, whatever it is, you're having to sit down and binge all of it, top to bottom, beginning to end, front to bum. What's going to be the easiest for you? Yeah, it's a bit more of a, just a preference. But it's still very interesting for me, personally, as Quizmaster, to get to know my quizzees, yeah? My smarties. Gosh, can that be a round done already? Yes, I think. Oh, no, back onto the rounds again. No. Don't need that. Don't need that, do we? Don't need that at all. Fabulous. We've got another round. You want another round? What was you doing for the next round? Oh, of course. Yes. Courtesy of TB Douglas. Let's head to Notme word. Notme would indeed. This is a picture round. I'm going to be showing you 5 stills from popular films, except what I've done is I have transferred myself into each of these films. Just to kind of get you thinking about what would these films be were I in these roles. Would they be better? That's not for me to say. That's up to you. But just a nice thought experiment of Notme in various popular movies. Each time I will give you. Each time it's a different actor that I would like to act opposite. We've had who have we had? We've had Meryl Streep. We've had Stanley Tucci last time, and this week I'm going to be the co-star 5 times for the wonderful, the luminous, of course, Emma Stone. Look at how moody she is there. Look at how dramatic that is. Look at how dramatic that is. Fabulous, fabulous work from Emma Stone. So let's see what this first film is that Emma Stone is co-starring in with Notme. And for each of these, what I'm looking for the answer is, whose role have I taken here? Whose face is my face over? Emma Stone in Aloha. She got in quite a bit of trouble for because she was playing a half Swedish person, and she is not Swedish. Let me tell you this, baby. But Notme's there, pointing. Great point work there from Notme. But whose role am I taking there? Whose role am I taking? Go for number 2 here. Battle of the Sexes. Whose role am I taking? Whose role am I taking? Emma Stone here with the glasses and the hairstyle there. Not the most glamorous role that she has ever taken on. Credit to her, I say, for, I don't want to say ugging up. I think that has some pejorative connotations when used in the wrong way, which is obviously not how I'm using it. But credit to her for saying, do you know what? It's fine. I don't need to be beautiful in every role. Sometimes if I'm playing, for instance, 70s tennis player Billie Jean King, I can just be a bit more homely, if I can say that. Question number 3. La La Land. Who am I here? This is obviously me up here. This isn't me. This is me. Okay? So whose role am I taking there in that striking mustard yellow top? It's Maple Panda. Is there a prize for getting 0 across all 3 rounds? Not me. Asking for a friend. I don't believe we've ever had a 0. I don't believe we've ever had a 0. The fun is, I will say, Maple Panda, is that by engaging with the musings, you're guaranteed 3 points, because whatever you put in them, you get a point. So there's no way of getting 0. You could be getting 3. And I don't think we've ever had a 3 before. So there would be, there's always some prestige getting your name in the record books as the first, even if it's not the most glorious of victories. So, but I've got some faith in you. What's the third round that we're doing today? Who dat artiste? I think you'll get at least one in that. You get some in these. Nana Hobbob, 3 is a magic number. No shame in that. And it is a magic number. Let's see if we can beat it, though. Yeah, let's see if we can beat it. The Favourite. Emma Stone in The Favourite. What is he thinking? Gosh, he just draws you in, doesn't he? Just that kind of base level charisma. Just instantly just drawn in. Gosh, what's going through his mind? That's that X factor that great movie stars have. Monkey Pixie Funk, I will race you for that prize. So we've got a couple of Game of Hole, you'd have competition for that prize. Okay, so we've got a few people who are struggling this week, but you know what? Everybody's going through the same questions. So maybe everybody's struggling. So maybe you end up with 7 overall, and maybe that gets you the victory. Who knows? And then the final question, or final role that I have stolen here is Emma Stone in Zombieland. Who am I down there? Ooh, very short there. Very short for Notme. But again, even though he's quite small, she can't take her eyes off him. A little wry smile. Maybe a little bit of flirting going on there. Maybe that's not even scripted. Maybe. This is one of Emma Stone's more sultry roles, which you can tell from her heavy, dark, smoky eye makeup. Even though she's in a zombie-infested post-apocalyptic wasteland, still taking the time to make sure she's got that perfect smoky eye. That speaks to a character with a lot of drive, a lot of self-respect, and I can't help but respect that. Monkey Pixie Funk, how are you finding the new environs? I am not me, I am art. I'm loving it. I'm loving Jersey. Monkey Pixie Funk, thank you so much for asking that question. It's a little bit quieter. It's a little bit more relaxing, less intense, certainly. But the fun with being in New Jersey, just a little bit away, is that Manhattan's there. Yeah, anytime I want to pop back in, anytime I want to feel that rush of maybe having somebody spit on you or scream at you because you don't know who they are, or witness an argument between a man and a window. Anytime I want to feel that, I can just pop on the PATH train and I can head right back into Manhattan, or I could take in a show. So it truly is the best of both worlds for me so far, Monkey Pixie Funk. I'm having a great time. And I'm very excited for all the art that I'll be able to create in this new space. So thank you so much for asking that. Thank you so much. That is art. Maple Panda, thank you so much. And what was that picture? My avatar. From M. Acton. Lovely stuff, M. Lovely. Musing. We've got one more musing here for the Notme Wood round. Emma Stone is known for her enormous eyes. If you could choose, which body part would you be known for as a famous artiste, and what would be notable about it/them? I'll read that one more time. Emma Stone is known for her enormous eyes. If you could choose, which body part would you be known for as a famous artiste, and what would be notable about it/them? AOL Time Warner official, I might be getting an ad during the musing. No worries, AOL Time Warner. We've only got 10 seconds left, and this is staying up for at least 15. Okay, that's my guarantee. That's my solid gold guarantee. Not that you can hear this. But we'll be getting it one. And we're back in the room. AOL Time Warner official. Drink this in. You're not going to be missing a musing on my watch, AOL Time Warner. Okay, I will keep this up for as long as you need it. Emma Stone is known for her enormous eyes. They are absolutely bulbous. If you could choose, which body part would you be known for as a famous artiste? I'm thinking probably actor or singer, a performer of some kind. And what would be notable about it/them? Emma Stone, eyes. What's notable? Enormous. You might go with a different direction. Fabulous stuff. And I think is that all rounds done? My goodness, my absolute goodness. A fun thing that you will have noticed. This little fella surviving the move, a little bit bished up, a little bit crumpled, more crumpled than you saw it before. I will say, as an artiste who works a lot with, what can we say, non-expensive media, it is sometimes quite challenging to go through a move where I'm having to pay money for people to transport things like this. A piece of cardboard, some plastic Easter eggs, and the bag from some bed linens. The mover will pick up something like this and say, "Would you like me to throw away this garbage?" And I'll say, "No, Ivan. I appreciate the thought, but this is art, okay? This isn't garbage. This is hard worked on stuff, okay? So please be respectful of that. But it has survived, which is great. Oh, Nana Hobub has redeemed a What is Art. Where are my What is Arts now? Where are my What is Arts? I need to... Give me 2 minutes and we'll... do we have that? Yeah, we do have that. We do have that. Okay, that's great. It's Maple Panda was Ivan from Wales. Now, I believe he was from Montenegro. Montenegro, which is why I did a pretty good Montenegrin accent there. You're gonna have to give me 2 seconds with the What is Art, Nana Hobble, but by the end of this quiz, by God, you'll have a What is Art. By God, you will. Should we have some answers? Let's have some answers. What did we do first? Anagrams first, was it? Yeah, I think it was anagrams first. Let's get on with some answers, guys. Lovely. There we go. There we go. The musing, of course. Which TV show do you find easiest to binge, top to bottom? Don't tell me, guys, though. Don't tell me. Get it in the chat, yeah? Get it in the chat, and we will go through them as soon as we have finished going through all of these answers. Oh, we haven't done the last round? Oh, you caught me there, guys. You caught me. What have we got left? Oh, yeah, no, this is a good one. I'm glad we have. I haven't done this for 3 weeks, guys. Lay off. It's fine. It's fine. We're doing it. We're doing it, okay? What is the thing for this? Who dat? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. So here's some famous people. But I have mished up their faces. What we've done here, we were talking about Emmys earlier. This is more a Grammys type round. So what's happened here is you have gone to a Grammys after party. Yeah? You've gone to a Grammys after party. And through doing that after party and enjoying it, you have obviously a little bit nervous because you're going to be meeting a lot of famous people who are just better than the rest of us. You've maybe had 1 or 2 extra beverages and you've got a little bit pie-eyed, okay? A little bit trouser-legged, a little bit mauve-sharpied, okay? So I'm going to show you what you have seen of some famous people from the Grammys. I just need you to let me know who these people are. Who dat artiste, okay? Absolutely TB, this is an after party, yeah? Famous person from a Grammys after party number 1. Who's this? Who is that? Gosh. Oh, your vision's a little bit blurred. Because like I say, you've had 1 or 2 shandies. 1 or 2 shandies. But you're doing your best. And I think we can all respect that. Here's number 2. Who's that? Nana Howab, this round could be a bit of a Rorschach test. Yeah, absolutely. You could get some interesting answers here. That's a very good point, Nana. Could get some very interesting answers. They could be very psychologically illuminating about all of you. We could be learning quite a lot about you guys by what you answer. Monkey Pixie Funk feels drunk. That's the power of my art, guys. And the power of suggestion. Number 3. Who dat artiste? Guys, who dat? It's an artiste, but who dat artiste, yeah? Is anyone else hungry? Feeling pretty peckish. Go with some sausages or maybe a lamb shank. All from a Grammys after party, and a recent Grammys after party. Let's say that. A recent Grammys after party. Monkey Pixie Funk. Holding the pick upside down makes it worse. I bet it does. Much like being drunk yourself. If you try and stand on your head, things will not end well. And you will make a fool of yourself in front of a lot of famous Grammy winners at a Grammys after party. Here's number 4. M. Acton, we just ate a Tunnocks tea cake each for Notme treat time. Wowzers. I go mad for a Tunnocks tea cake right now. Absolutely mad. Do I have any food in this room? I'm not sure I do. And then number 5, the 5th and final person at the Grammys after party. Maybe let's say it's last year's after party. The 5th and final. That's who it is. They all won Grammys last year. That's it. They all won Grammys last year. That's it. I remember now my logic of, yeah. How's that bitrate doing? This is a big test of the new internet. We've moved on from Spectrum. Spectrum's in the rear view. And now we're working with Verizon Fios, which is fiber optic. And I was assured by the young man who installed it, a young man called Ryan. I was assured that it would be real fast. I said, Ryan, I stream a live quiz most weeks, and I need this to be real fast so that my viewers, I call them smarties, can really get the full impact of the quiz. Do you know what Ryan said to me? Ryan said to me, "Oh, we got you." And I thought, well, that's lovely. That's lovely, Ryan. That's really reassured me. AOL Time Warner bits are coming in crystal clear. Thank you, AOL Time Warner. Thank you, AOL Time Warner. Maple Panda seems real fast, thanks to Ryan. Yeah, shout out to Ryan, guys. Shout out to Ryan. Let's get some love for Ryan in the chat, yeah? Let's get some love for Ryan in the chat. Let's get amusing also. Oh, no, that's not updated. Oh, gosh. Guys, I've been moving, okay? So why don't we just take it easy, yeah? Oh, this is a good one as well. This is a good one. Tell me an anecdote from when you went to that Grammys after party. What happened? What happened at the Grammys after party, guys? Tell me an anecdote. Oh. TB Douglas, that's lovely love for Ryan. Appreciate that. Monkey Pixie Funk. Ryan equals heart strong. Heart strong, Ryan. Yeah, I hope wherever you are, you're feeling that. Maple Panda redeemed a 16-second chill dance party. What? We haven't had one of those in a while. Gosh, guys. There we go. I want an anecdote from that party, okay? And it can't just be, oh, I got drunk because we're, playing in with the storyline of that. Just give me an anecdote from before you got too drunk, maybe, when you still had your wits about you. What happened? What happened? You're at the Grammys. All the usual suspects are there. What happened? What happened? I'd be very interested to find out. Let's go back to main. And we've got a couple of rewards to give. Here. So let's kick off with a That Is Art. Again, it's been a while since I've done one of these, so let's hope that I can get the timing right, okay? This is for you, Nana. When you eat a marshmallow every time Vin Diesel mentions family in a Fast and the Furious film and end up with a sugar high that makes you feel like you're driving at 100 miles an hour.
That is art.
The audio worked with the timing. the visual didn't work as well, but that was pretty good, I think, considering it's my first one in a while. I just want to give you guys a little something to spend your hard-earned drops of imaginosphere on. That is art. Thank you, Gamer Hall. Wonderful stuff. Everybody's having a great time with that, which I'm very excited about. The other one. Thank you, TB. Thank you, Nana. That's wonderful. The other one that I did, which is a big one. Exactly. Yes, Maple Panda. You requested things for the drops to be spent on. I'm here. You want to spend a lot of drops. You want to spend 10,000 drops. You can only do this once a week. Is a bespoke quiz round. So you can spend 10,000. So you can't do this often. 10,000, and you can give me a subject. And I will write a quiz round on that subject. And it's going to be tough. Okay, so this should be real specialist subject stuff. Something that you know quite a lot about. Challenge yourself. Because there's a lot of times that I'll think, I could write this. And it would be, and then I just think, maybe that's too tricky for a general audience. We'll ignore that for this. Because if you spent 10,000 on a round, you should get the round that you want. Okay? And we'll do that the following week, so then we'll have 4 rounds, and you'll just be able to choose whichever of those 4 rounds you got the most points on. And that will be your score, okay? So for anybody who's got a surfeit of drops, which is quite a few of you, I think, then that's an option for you. Gosh, very exciting. So now shall we get on with some answers? Yes, now let's get on with some answers. Oh no, we got a 16-second chill dance party. Should we do that now? Yeah, let's do that now. Gamer Hall. So could it be something that feasibly nobody else would get anything on? Absolutely. That's kind of what we're going for here. If there's something that in the UK they have a show called Mastermind, and it's a 2-round quiz. One less than here. That doesn't mean it's worse necessarily. And they have a general knowledge round, but they also have a specialist subject round. And it's people answering questions on something that they know a lot about. You might not know any of it, but it really, if it's something that is in your wheelhouse, it's very, very exciting. And so that's what we're going for here. So if you want to have something on a specific album that you know backwards and forwards, spend the money. If you want to get it on a particular book, however specific, absolutely. I will do my research. I will write you a quiz, and we'll do it the following week. That's my promise to you. It can only happen once per week, because I think at this point there are several people who have well in excess of 10,000 DOI. Should we have a 16-second chill dance party? Shall we do it? I think we should do it. Shall we? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 16-second chill dance party. Gosh, it's been a while since we've done this. I hope you are all dancing wherever you're watching the quiz. Excellent. Let's have some answers. Let's go first for Anagram Ding Dong. Definitely not Duda needed that. I mean, it's been a long time coming, hasn't it? We haven't really done them since the Most Week show, so a long time ago. Oh, no, that's a different one. I've already told you about this, but just, this is what we need you to do. That's the musing. And you should get it in the chat. Get it in the chat, your answer to this musing, and we will do it just as soon as we've gone through these answers. Anagram number 1, monetary table bet. We're looking for a 6. We're looking for a 10. This is one of the most successful new comedies to come out in the last few years, made by the wonderful Quinta Brunson. Abbott Elementary. It's a wonderful show, all about a school in or near Philadelphia. and it's wonderful. It's very bold for having one of the absolute worst opening title sequences that you will ever see, just wildly uninspired, just daring you to turn off. That's confidence. That's confidence. Number 2, Iron Cusses. Iron Cusses. Cusses being somewhat appropriate in this, because there is quite a decent amount of swearing in this. It is, of course, Succession. Everybody talking about Succession. If you want to see some really rich people be very mean to each other, Succession. Fantastic. Number 3, So Salted. 3-5. Interesting that this is So Salted, because in reality the actual show is so sweet. It's Ted Lasso. It's all about positivity. And I think if we get to I think it's into season 3, and they've cut it short. I think season 3 might be the last one, because if we got to, say, season 5, season 6, I believe it would just end up being footage of people hugging each other, which would be lovely. But is that in the spirit of the original series? Number 4, With Toe Hustle. 355. With Toe Hustle. This is the second series of this. It's kind of an anthology series, each series focusing on a different hotel resort. The White Lotus. Wonderful show. Features some very, very, very cheeky sex workers in this most recent season. But God help them, they are very attractive, so you kind of let them get away with it. And then number 5, the final one, Versatility and Hug. This is maybe a bit of a cheeky one because it was a recent, it was last year's Emmys, but this one did win. It was a winner in the category that's pretty much set up for it. It was Saturday Night Live. They pretty much have it's something about the category is something incredible, like weekend-based evening live variety show or something. You think, well, that's the only one that's on, and so they just win it every year. And fair play to them. If you've taken the time to be that specific in what you're doing, if you've tailored your show to an Emmy category, you deserve the W. That's my take. So you get 1 point for each of those that you got right. Congratulations to those of you who did, because as definitely did say, the anagrams can be a little tricky sometimes, a little tricky indeed. Which TV show would you find it easiest to binge, top to bottom? Let's have a look and see what we've got. Nana Hobob, Seinfeld. A lot of Seinfeld, isn't there? A lot of Seinfeld. How many Seinfeld episodes total? What have you got, Bing? 173. That's a lot of binging there, Nana. But Nana, clearly a big fan of Jewish humour. Is that the right? Always kvetching about something. It's very funny. Definitely not due to Schitt's Creek. Wonderful show, absolutely fabulous. Similar to Succession in that it's very rich people, but this one is kind of once they've lost their money and they're on the outs and they're having to build themselves back up. What do rich people do when they're not rich? Very, very interesting. The X-Files is AOL Time Warner. What a wonderful shout that is. How many X-Files episodes were there? 218. My word. You're going to be at that for quite some time, AOL Time Warner, and you're going to really have some things to think about with the X-Files. A lot going on there. Really, just a lot going on. Maple Panda, Dairy Girls, Irish stuff, and Northern Irish even. So not even the fun ones. Only 19 episodes of that, keeping it a little bit more brief, which is a less of a commitment for Maple Panda, but obviously having a great time. Monkey Pixie Funk, Garth Marenghi's Dark Place, wonderful shout, is a 1980s hospital based horror show that was revamped in the early 2000s. And I believe there's only 6 episodes of that, so that's a real easy way. You can do that in 3 hours. Do that in 3 hours, Monkey Pixie Funk, and then you've got plenty of time to do whatever you want to do for the rest of your day. Make a rice pudding, whatever you like to do. Whatever you want to do. M. Acton, Glee. At Stuart Seaton, remember how happy we were in COVID lockdown watching Glee every day. My goodness, watching Glee every day. That would be happy. 121 episodes of that. Good gracious. How's that? There's only 6 seasons. Wowzers. But fabulous. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, very happy, very joyous, very positive. Makes it easier to binge. I will say binging Chernobyl, a little bit trickier. So a lot of these tending towards the comedy. Only AOL Time Warner with the X-Files and Monkey Pixie Funk with Garth Marenghi's Dark Place so far going straying from the comedy. Game of Whole, it would probably take a few weeks, but I reckon I could binge all of Doctor Who. Now there's a challenge. Game of Whole setting themselves a real challenge. How many Doctor Who episodes are there total? Have a number in your mind, guys, of how many episodes you believe Doctor Who has in total. Across 39 series of the show since the 50s, I believe. That is 862 episodes. Good luck with that, Game of Whole. You'll forgive me if I don't join you. But a wonderful, wonderful show. T.B. Douglas, The Great British Bake Off. Again, we're veering away from comedy there. That's interesting. The first reality show on the list. I love it and have binged on Netflix many a time. It's just so wholesome. On the less wholesome end, Veep. Okay, so going with a bit more comedy there. So giving 2 options, that's absolutely fine. How many Bake Off episodes have there been? This is just turned into just let's list how many episodes various different TV shows have got. How many Bake Off episodes? 10 episodes. No, get real. Overall. Have there been 10? Bing isn't immediately telling me, so I guess we'll never know. AOL Time Warner, oh no, ad. I guess it didn't really matter what the answer to number 5 was. I didn't write anything. Number 5, the answer was Saturday Night Live, AOL Time Warner. So it's just FYI. Stuart Seaton, we remember lockdown differently. We do binge Manifest as the cliffhangers are crazy. Manifest? I've never even heard of that. Manifest. Jeffrey. Okay. 52 episodes of that, that's fine. While travelling from Jamaica to New York City, Montego Air Flight 828 experiences a brief period of severe turbulence. When they land at Stewart International Airport in Newburgh, New York, the plane's 191 passengers and crew learn from NSA Deputy Director Robert Vance, one of my favourite NSA Deputy Directors, that over 5.5 years have passed while they were in the air, during which time they were presumed dead. As they rejoin society, the passengers begin to face the fact that their lives and loved ones are not the same as they were, while they also begin to experience guiding voices and visions representing events yet to occur, referred to as callings. That sounds bananas, and I'm in. Absolutely fantastic. We've all learned a little bit about that now, and I believe at least one of us will try it. That's wonderful. Acton, any other Manifest fans in the house? They're going to be now. They're going to be. AOL Time Warner, I would stop at season 7. I'm not sure for which. What did you say? Did you have an answer before? Just whatever show it is, you're just going to stop at 7. Series 7, if you will. I will, if it's English. SJBX72, Stranger Things. Ooh, a Stranger Things fan, I see. And that's not a huge amount. 34 episodes across 4 seasons. So that's a fairly easy one, and obviously very, very engaging. The Veep theme reminded me about W1A. Lovely, lovely shows. Gosh, there's a lot of great shows out here. The Windsors. Maple Panda just rocking out 6 or 7 answers. That's absolutely fine. Just started that not too long ago. Honestly, it is brilliant. Everybody's having a great time. Everybody's learning a lot about each other and themselves and some of the TV shows that they would like to watch. Points all round, guys. Points all round. Let's take a trip to Notme Wood, where we're looking for Emma Stone. Which body part would you be known for as a famous artiste, and what would be notable about it/them? Get it in the chat, guys. Get it in the chat, and we'll have a lovely little chat about it, won't we? After we've gone through these answers. No, we can't do that, can we? Yeah. So this is Emma Stone, the wonderful, the beautiful, the luminous Emma Stone. Won an Oscar for La La Land for playing an actress when she herself was an actress. Interesting. Number 1, Emma Stone in Aloha. Whose role did I take? I took, of course, Bradley Cooper's. It's difficult to tell the difference, isn't it? Really, same kind of guy, same kind of level of, wonderful stuff. Well done if you got that one right. Battle of the Sexes. Emma Stone co-starring with Steve Carell. Steve Carell playing Bobby something, I think. Challenges the best lady tennis player in the world to a tennis match. It's a very good film. Very enjoyable. Slight, but enjoyable in a Sunday evening kind of way. Number 3, we've got La La Land. Whose role did I take there? That's Ryan Gosling, so it can't be Ryan Gosling. I've taken Mr. John Legend's role, and I only changed my face and didn't change my hue, so I think that's fine. Number 4, Emma Stone in The Favourite. Who did she co-star in with in The Favourite? It was, of course, Olivia Colman. Really capturing. Look at that. Look at the symmetry there. Just capturing that. What's going on in her? Oh, absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Well done, me. And well done, Olivia. She got an Oscar for it. Credit to her. And then number 5, Zombieland. Woody Harrelson? No. Jesse Eisenberg? No. Bill Murray? No. It is, of course, the wonderful Abigail Breslin, who now is just like an adult. It's kind of strange. Because she's still, in the same way as like Haley Joel Osment, they still kind of look the same because they're the same person, but it's just not the same. It's kind of weird. Well done if you got those right. Let's have a look at some of these musing answers. Let's have a look. Nana Hobbob, my hair. I would have dark black facial hair, bright red eyebrows, and blonde hair. I mean, again, who can take their eyes off Nana Hobbob? This hirsute concoction, this hirsute enigma. Everyone's just looking at him going, gosh, what's going on with Nana Hobbob's face? And could I rub up against it? Bright red eyebrows. Gosh, could be quite threatening. Quite menacing. But enjoyable, nonetheless. Enjoyable. Definitely not Duda would have notable pinky fingers. People would say, you know the thing about definitely not Duda? She is one of the finest pinky finger actors that you're ever likely to see. Very cute. People ask me, what do you like about Definitely Not Duda? And is it the hair? Is it the face? I say no, the pinkies. I have a poster on my wall of just her hand with one of the pinkies up. That's all I need. I get ribbed for it by my buddies. I say, insult me all you want. That's all I need. Those beautiful pinkies. I'd like to chop them off and put them in a sandwich. Some people like that. TB Douglas, ears. TB Douglas's ears would be famous because I'd be able to move them independently. I'd use it as a party trick during interviews. My God, just charming. Just charming the world's journalists and website writers with just wonderful earwork. And if it's all getting a little bit samey, as it tends to, I believe, on a media press junket, TB Douglas whipping those ears around, really just spreading smiles wherever she goes. Lovely, lovely stuff. Monkey Pixie Funk, my coccyx, because it is oddly shaped. Interesting. Because I would say, for a lot of artists, I've got no idea what their coccyx would look like, unless it was maybe on top of maybe a fabulous bottom. You're one of those people that had a notably good bottom, and everyone has, posters on their wall about, Monkey Pixie Funk. Yeah, I've just got a, it's one of those poses where it's this way and then it's over the shoulder. So you get the face, but you also get the moneymaker down there. But then there's this weird coccyx that's kind of got a right angle. It's a coccyx with an elbow, and people are just fascinated with it. It's hypnotic, like a lava lamp. Wonderful stuff. Airwell Time Warner, my shoulder blades. If I ever wore a backless dress, I would want to be immediately recognizable from behind. Shoulder blades. That's interesting. That's interesting, Airwell Time Warner. I'm thinking maybe we just lean into the name. And they are shoulder blades. And it's much like when you see somebody cool walking along and they're wearing swords somehow affixed to their back in some kind of action movie, like Deadpool, and they're able to whip them out. But for you, this is just my shoulder blades. But it does mean that if somebody's, kind of starting something with you, you charge down American football style or even rugby style, take them down, and they're getting a real shoulder blade into the gut from Airwell Time Warner. Wonderful stuff. And I like the specificity of wearing a backless dress. Here's the shoulder blades. Everyone's like, Airwell Time Warner official. Can we turn around? Who are you wearing? Like a backless dress made by, any one of the famous backless dressmakers. Lovely stuff. Maple Panda, toes like fingers that can grip anywhere, so I'd be a champion wall climber. Interesting. Using it in, so you're I suppose sports people are artists as well, so kind of champion climbers, free climbers, perhaps. Long fingers. Maybe would struggle to get shoes to fit properly. I imagine would be mostly an open-toed, mostly in a flip-flop. Or a slingback sandal. But maybe you could get some, if you're a fantastic champion wall climber, maybe you get a sponsorship deal by Skechers. And they say, Maple Panda, people can buy the Maple Pandas. And it's just like a regular shoe, but just longer at the front. So you get your weird toe fingers to just breathe. Just let them breathe. Excellent. Definitely not Duda. This is why I can't ever get famous. I don't want anyone eating a sandwich with my pinkies in it. I mean, there's a lot of people who, in that kind of, you want to say it's lusty necessarily. Sometimes it's just a real, like when a child gets a toy that they really want for Christmas, and their first instinct is to eat it. I'm going to chew on this fire engine, this fire truck. I'm going to chew. I got a Batman figure. I need to put it in just because I just want it. But I will, and so people will have that with J-Lo's butt cheeks, for example, or somebody's feet who has particularly nice feet, and I just want to feel it in my mouth. But I will say, to assuage any fears, it's rare that they do get that opportunity. Stuart's eaten my mustache like a Tom Selleck style with notable Malin streak patch. That's fantastic. To work with there's not enough people these days who lean into the moustache in the way that a Tom Selleck did, in the way that a Burt Reynolds once did. Yeah, that's of a bygone era, and I think that's a shame. You get bearded men these days. You get lovely. I mean, you're talking to one right now. But very rare will you get the moustache in the modern day and age, and someone will lean on that moustache and just stick with that moustache. Oh, this role, you need to be clean shaven. No. Get someone else. I'm a moustache guy, okay? I'm Selleck. I'm Reynolds. I'm Trebek for a while, but then he abandoned it, didn't he? I can't think, but another real good mustachioed John Waters. John Waters ain't shaving that off for any film role. And neither should you, Stuart. Neither should you. I'm acting my double dimples would guarantee me lots of cheeky chapette roles. Double dimples. Wowzers. That's... One would think these days that that's, one of these people with these odd facial piercings that kind of just pinch in. That's lovely. And gets you typecast. That's absolutely fine. In the same way that Stuart's moustache would get him as a rugged, manly man, M. Acton getting cheeky chapette roles. Nana Hopper, perhaps a collaboration between Skechers and Marmot or some other glove maker. That's using the old noodle. Are there any shoe and glove manufacturers out there? I'm sure there must be one where they're, just really bragging about the quality of the leather that they use. But yeah, that's fantastic. Points all round, guys. Points all round. Gosh, this is going on for a while. But you're all just giving such great answers. What am I to do? Let's get on with Who Dat Artiste. Final round here, guys. Final round. Here's your musing. And I want a lot of great anecdotes here. This is a great Grammys after party. Tell me what happened. Give me an anecdote. I did X with Y. I created a new cocktail. Whatever you want. But just let me know. Make it a bit juicy. Yeah. Number one. Who is this? Who dat artiste? Let's sober up, shall we? It is, of course, Harry Styles. Look at those wonderful, wonderful tattoos. Each one of them a kind of marker of who he is and how unique and wild and free-spirited he is. Fabulous. Well done if you got that one right. Who is this? Who is this? This is maybe an easier one because, the music industry doesn't allow that many heavier people, especially women. The only one really is, of course, Lizzo at the moment. She's really... taking up all the space, just because a few of them. Number three, who is this? Who is this? Who is this? This is Adele. This is Adele with her enormous nails and her smoky eye makeup. Lost a lot of weight. Because Lizzo came up, and they said, "Sorry, we can't have two. We just can't have two." Alison Moyet was that for a long, long time, but then... Anyway, number four, who's this? Let's sober up. Splanau, Sam Smith. Sam Smith. They are a singer, Sam Smith. Then number five, who is this? A Grammy winner from last year as well. It is the elder statesman of... country music and marijuana. It is, of course, Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson with his braids. Even as an old man. Well done if you got any of those right. I think some of them are quite tricky. Some of them are a little bit easier, but some of them are quite tricky. Again, 1 point for each correct one. Tell me an anecdote from when you went to that Grammys after party. What happened? Let's see what we've got. Definitely. I found out I'm deathly allergic to caviar. Gosh, rich people suffer as well, don't they? Luckily, Kelly Clarkson's bodyguard had an EpiPen and saved my life. Because of that, Kelly and I still talk. She's very nice. She seems very nice. Very down to earth. Does adverts for some kind of online shopping company at the moment. Wayfair. Yeah, Wayfair. furniture, I think. Yeah, Wayfair. Or is it clothes? Customer reviews. But yeah, kind of not too fancy. She's one of us. She's one of us. I'm very pleased, definitely, that you didn't die, of course, because you are a very regular viewer, and I would hate to lose that, and you as a person. But shame that you can't. I wonder if there's any kind of non-dairy caviar that you could have, or non-wheat or whatever it is about caviar that gets you all puffy. And well done, Kelly Clarkson's bodyguard. Maybe she must be allergic to something as well. If the Kelly Clarkson's bodyguard had the EpiPen, you think, well, that's probably for a reason. I wonder what she's allergic to. Nana Hobob Beyonce, who I assume is hosting the party. Okay, right. Getting a bit tired of the company. Oh, as you would. I mean, people just be always around her, Queen Bee. Flocking around, buzzing around her like a queen bee. But she doesn't want to rudely ask everyone to leave, so she just asked Jared Leto to perform some songs, and that does the trick. Wow. Was it a Jared Leto solo set, or were the rest of 30 Seconds to Mars there to continue on? Is he terrible? Is he terrible at music? It's quite kind of rocky, isn't it? So maybe when it's, having to perform a less 30 Seconds to Mars discography. Done a lot of albums. You released an album this year. That's great. Oh, upcoming 6th studio album in September through Concord. So one to get if you're interested in clearing out a party. Wonderful, Nana. Lovely stuff. TB Douglas. I met Lizzo in the toilets. I was complaining to my friend about the Spanx I was wearing. Okay, so TB Douglas trying to keep it tight. She overheard me and asked for my address and sent me a bunch of her shapewear. She now gets my opinion on all of her new lines. Wow, that's exciting, TB. Lovely to be respected for your opinion. And not just being, some other person that she's met. She's interested in your opinion. That's fantastic. That's really nice. I like that a lot. And I've heard that she's just the nicest. Just the nicest. Can't do enough for you. Gamer Hall, another Lizzo. One Lizzo and I performed a lovely duet on our various musical instruments. She is a multi-instrumentalist. What does she do? She does quite a lot, doesn't she? Bing. Lizzo instruments. Is it just flute? I thought she was... What music... What instruments does Lizzo play? Flute and piccolo. She also plays the saxophone. Okay, lovely. And Gamer Hall, whatever multi-instrumentalist things that you play as well. Fantastic. Excellent work. Monkey Pixie Funk, Justin Bieber mistook my quiff for a portable hand warmer, and there was an embarrassing episode only made worse by Will Self. What's Will Self doing at the Grammys? Punching Justin Bieber's pet terrapin called Slinky Steve. Some country singer star, I think it was Dierks Bentley, challenged everyone there to some rodeo challenges, even supplying a horse and some livestock. To everyone's surprise, Mavis Staples won every challenge easily. My word. Oh, no, those are separate ones. Okay, so, yeah, so Will Self is just... It's the English writer and journalist. Not sure why he's at the Grammys, but he can show up wherever he wants. That's absolutely fine. And he punched Justin Bieber's pet terrapin, Slinky Steve. I mean, credit to Justin. That's a lovely name for a terrapin. Why does he, kind of... I don't want to victim blame, but you do think if you're going to bring your terrapin to a Grammys after party, things might go wrong. That's all I'll say. Dierks Bentley. Look at all these... What I like about yours, both Monkey Pixie Funk and AOL Time Warner, is a healthy amount of name dropping, which is what you want from a Grammys anecdote. Frederick Dirks Bentley is an American country music singer and songwriter. Fantastic. And then who's Mavis Staples? American singer. Oh, okay. Rhythm and blues and gospel singer, actress, and civil rights activist. The Staples sisters. Right. Okay. I mean, excellent. Excellent AOL Time Warner. There's vivid, there's characters, there's props, there's animals and livestock. There's a lot going on there. And you get the if Dirks Bentley's bringing his own horses and livestock and he's challenging people, you kind of feel like, Dirks, you're going to win. There's a lot of confidence there that I'm not a big fan of necessarily. And so wonderful that Mavis Staples comes in and says, you thought this was going to be a cakewalk. Absolutely not. I am devastatingly good at rodeo challenges of all sorts. So just in future, Dirks, we've all got things that we're really good at. Let's not challenge other people to do them, okay? Just to get that little victory that you're going, M. Acton. Lizzo again. Lizzo's a busy lady at this party. Whipped out her flute for a quick toot toot. Ooh, that's a phrase. And I started dancing to her melody. She then recruited me to join her big girls backing dancer crew. And at the end of the night, when we were all hammered, we ate triple cheeseburgers from Mackey's in the taxi. Triple cheeseburgers. What I like about that is that triple cheeseburgers is not a thing. Wait, is it? Triple cheeseburgers, McDonald's? Hamburgers. My God, it is a thing. I thought this was something that they were doing specifically because Lizzo was famous and she requested a triple cheeseburger and they said, well, if Lizzo wants it, then Lizzo My God. Triple cheeseburger debuts in some US McDonald's. Okay, so she would know. Launches a $2.79 triple cheeseburger. Gosh. Real good quality stuff. Maple Panda, nice and simple, had a leapfrog competition with Van Morrison. Van Morrison being why didn't they have the just give me the, how old is he? 77. I mean, that in a way, you could be a little bit upset with Dirks Bentley for challenging people to radio challenges, but if Van Morrison is challenging you to a leapfrog contest at 77, you think, well, he is showing off the fact that he can still go. He can still go leapfrog-wise. And that, for some reason, I'm okay with. Maybe it's the age, maybe it's the fact that you wouldn't necessarily expect it, yeah? If it's Mavis Staples challenging people to a radio contest, you think, well, what's she going to be doing with this? So there's that surprise. But if it's, if it's Lizzo challenging people to a flute off, you think, come on, Liz, let's, you're great at fluting. You don't need to prove it to anybody. Definitely was at one point. I believe they introduced the triple cheeseburger when Disney's Hercules was in theaters, or maybe brought it back to the menu. Very specific knowledge there, Nana Hobob. There's some croc points for you right there. Croc points ahoy. Stuart Seaton ended up talking to Willie Nelson and ended up on the road again. Fabulous way to finish it there, Stuart Seaton. Oh, no, don't need any more of them. Ended up on the road again. Just excellent. An excellent way to finish there, Stuart. So we've got all the points that we're going to get right, wrong. Gosh, it's 5:25. Let's get on with it. A little behind the scenes scar. This is my secondary webcam that I use for filming the light box to get the answer for this. This is the only thing in the setting up of the new environs that didn't work for whatever reason. Hopefully I'll be able to get it to work for next week, but as of right now it is not working. However, in this pocket has been a piece of paper it's been there the whole time. You can go back and you can look at it. This has been there the whole time. I'm not touching it. and it's got something you know. Let's do. Is it just minute? Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to give you a topic that you haven't seen yet. You need to make as many guesses as you can to read my mind. And if you get the same thing as I do, you get 2 points. It's nice and simple and fun. Now that I'm living in New Jersey, this is now the third United State that I've lived in. So very simply, I want you to guess which American state I've written down on this piece of paper, okay? It's the most exciting minute in quiz shows today. Here's your answer. Here's your answer. It's right there. It's right there. We're straight in. We're straight in. Arizona, Tennessee, Guam, Puerto Rico, Hawaii, Delaware, Oregon, Ohio, Hawaii, Ohio, Nebraska, New Hampshire, Texas, Arizona, North Carolina, lovely, Ohio, Oregon, New Jersey, Hawaii, Utah, South Carolina, New Jersey, Missouri, Kansas, Washington. Gosh, there's a lot of them. There's only 50. There's only 50. So we could get through all of them here. We could get through all of them here. Very exciting, guys. Are there any that we haven't got so far? You got all of the I's, the A's, the news, the norths, the souths, there's a west, I think. Maybe picture one in your picture a map in your mind and go across it. Just read this mind. Gosh, this is fun. Gosh, this is fun, isn't it? Let the last few come in. Let the last few dribble in. South America says Monkey Pixie Funk. It's good, but it's not right. Wigan, again, close. Gosh, they're still coming in, aren't they? They're still coming in. Somebody got it. South Dakota, home of the what's it? The Rushmore. And I believe I've got to go back all the way. SJ Beck 72 had South Dakota. Is there anybody above? That's who I thought it was. I believe it's Nana Hobob. Nana Hobob gets the extra 2 points. Very close though, SJ Beck 72. You almost got it, but you were just beaten to the quick by Nana Hobob, which means that you now have all of the points that you could possibly have for this quiz. So I want you to make sure that you are writing down your results in the chat. Whilst you tot up your scores, I want to remind you that in this quiz you're only competing against yourself. There is no point threshold to being smart. If you've got all the questions right that you realistically could have expected to get, then you are smart. Art doesn't become successful because of the opinions of others or box office numbers. It becomes successful when you say, I think that's great. If you think your performance today was great, then it was great. No two ways about it. And if you're watching this on YouTube, not live, make sure you write down your score and your amusing answers in the comments below. I would love to hear how you did. And you'd be the first one ever. That's a fun thing to be able to be. The first person ever to write down your answers and your amusing answers and your results in the comments of a YouTube video. Let's have a look. Let's see what we've got. 11 for me from TB. Wonderful. SJ Beck 72. 8. Very exciting. Definitely with 15. Yowza. It's a tough week to get 15. Well done, definitely. Gamer Hole got 3. You got it. You got that 3. Monkey Pixie Funk with a 3. Maple Panda with a 3. Really? It was that difficult, was it? Interesting. If you've done poorly at this week's one, I feel like there were a couple of rounds that were quite centered on very recent art. So maybe that just says, hey, maybe let's just engage with existing stuff a little bit more. Maybe. You're cool. 13 for Emma Acton and Stuart Seaton. Hopefully there wasn't any cheating there, guys. Nana Hobbob with 13. Well done, you. AOL Time Warner Official with a big 1-0, hitting them double digits. Absolutely fabulous. But that means, of course, definitely not Duda, who is great at fuzzy vision faces. Maybe a little bit of experience at having to decipher visually when you've had a couple of sherbets. Do you know what I mean? It's a life experience and it's come to bear today. And that is to your credit. So next week, definitely not due to you. You'll get to pick one of the rounds, and then there'll be 2 other rounds, and we'll all have a lot more fun, and it'll be all great. Thank you very much, Maple Panda. We're not so clever around here, and Monkey Pixie Funk, my brain don't work too good. Well, that's, you've done your best. You've done your best, guys. And I hope you had fun, and I hope you learned a little something, and I hope you felt creative all at the same time. I am Notme. I am Art. I am very pleased to be back. And I hope you'll join me next time, same place, same time, where you'll have another opportunity to improve your art, improve your life, and improve your personage. And say to yourself, yeah, baby, I am smart. Congratulations to you all. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers.
So there we go, and well done you, whatever your score might be. I definitely think that you are smart, though Rob's not as smart as me. Your art will be better, trust me on this, should be nothing short of sublime. That's why you learn, and don't stop now, I'll see you right here next time. I am smart,